There is a glowing potential within you that can reshape your reality in an astoundingly short time. This potential lives in every thought you nurture, every belief you hold, and every quiet whisper of self-love that passes through your heart. When you recognize that you can intentionally guide your life with a clear vision, you unlock something extraordinary. The capacity to manifest what you deeply desire, sometimes in as little as an hour. This isn't a lofty dream or an impossible wish. Rather, it's a reminder that your mind and spirit are infinitely more powerful than you may have ever imagined. Too often, we place our hopes into a far-off future. We imagine that the changes we seek will take years of effort or luck or someone else's permission to become real. But this perspective can dim our creative spark. In truth, you are allowed to experience blessings sooner rather than later. You are worthy of stepping into a life that echoes with joy, harmony, and soulful alignment right now. Many of us carry old assumptions that good things must be delayed or deserved only after significant struggle. Yet the moment you awaken to the reality that you can choose new thoughts rooted in love and possibility, your life begins to change at a pace that can surprise you. In the coming sections, we'll dive into a set of gentle yet profoundly transformative practices. These methods revolve around conscious visualization, steady affirmations, and the unwavering belief that you are capable of more than you've been told. Together, they form the building blocks of a life guided by intention. If you devote your energy and faith to this process, you may witness shifts in your external world that mirror the inner shifts occurring in your mind and heart. Embrace the idea that you can claim what you visualize in a remarkably short span of time. Picture it as a small flame of hope that you nurture into a steady, comforting light. And if any part of you is wondering whether this promise is too good to be true, consider this. You have been manifesting your entire life, whether consciously or not. Now, you have the chance to do it with awareness and purpose. As you continue, keep your heart open and your mind receptive. This entire journey is an invitation, a call to remember your intrinsic power and to transform your reality within an hour, should you choose to believe. At the heart of every powerful visualization is a sense of deep self-love. When you treat yourself with genuine kindness and compassion, you become fertile ground for the seeds of manifestation to take root and flourish. Self-love isn't merely a passing feeling of contentment. It's an enduring choice to honor and respect the totality of who you are. This includes your strengths, your vulnerabilities, your dreams, and even the parts of you that feel messy or incomplete. Too often, people approach visualization from a place of lack. They focus on what they don't have and imagine that the act of visualizing is some magical fix. But when you strengthen the foundation of self-love, you're effectively saying to the universe, I am worthy and I am ready to receive. You shift from a mentality of longing to one of celebration, celebrating the inevitable blessings that align with your deeply held beliefs. In practical terms, consider beginning your day with a simple statement like, I love and accept myself completely. It might sound small, but genuine self-acceptance elevates the energy behind every image you hold in your mind. Imagine you're planting a garden. You could scatter seeds randomly and hope they survive. Or you could prepare the soil, water regularly, and ensure each seed has the best possible chance to thrive. Self-love is that prepared soil. It nourishes every thought with a sense of trust and positivity. When you pair self-love with clear visualization, you begin to see opportunities spring up in your daily life, chances to bring your desires closer to reality. You might find unexpected solutions to ongoing problems or meet people who resonate with the goals you've set. It's not a coincidence. It's the fruit of planting your intentions in loving, receptive soil. If you've ever felt unworthy or hesitant about claiming what you want, now is the time to dissolve that old belief. Gently remind yourself that the life you dream of is also dreaming of you. Affirm that you are valuable, unique, and inherently lovable. As you hold on to that truth, allow your visualizations to become bolder and more vibrant. Envision yourself living your aspirations joyfully, doing what makes your heart sing, surrounded by people and experiences that mirror your love for yourself. When self-love takes center stage, you release the need to force outcomes. Instead, you allow them to unfold naturally, guided by an inner wisdom that knows exactly how to bring your vision to life, often with astonishing ease. Even with a foundation of self-love, it's common to feel a kind of pushback from within. Those nagging doubts, fears, or critical voices that question whether you can truly manifest your desires in such a short time frame. This is what we call hidden resistance. It lurks beneath the surface, shaping your energy and quietly sending mixed signals to the universe. When your conscious mind says, "I want this now," but your subconscious mind whispers, "I'm not ready," the result is a stalemate that slows or blocks the very manifestations you seek. Recognizing that resistance is an act of self-compassion, not self-criticism. Everyone carries layers of old beliefs, often shaped by family, society, or past disappointments. The key is to gently peel back those layers and see where your insecurities lie. One practical way to do this is through journaling. Set aside a few minutes each day to write down your dominant thoughts and feelings. Notice when you say, "I can't," "I won't," or "it's impossible." These phrases are clues pointing to pockets of resistance within you. Once identified, you can start releasing them, like exhaling stale air to make room for fresh breath. Another powerful tool is mirror work. Stand before a mirror, look into your own eyes, and speak affirmations of worthiness. At first, you might feel awkward or even emotional. That reaction often signals that your deeper self is confronting old patterns of self-rejection or doubt. By steadily practicing mirror work, you transform the mirror into a space of healing, a sanctuary where your subconscious mind can learn a new narrative. I deserve to see my visions manifested quickly. As you dismantle these mental barriers, pay attention to how your body feels. Resistance can sometimes manifest as tension in the shoulders, a tightness in the chest, or a sense of fatigue. When you notice these sensations, gently breathe into them, allowing the tension to soften. This sends a clear signal to your system. You are safe, and it's okay to let go of any belief that no longer serves you. Over time, by combining emotional awareness, mental reframing, and self-loving actions, your subconscious mind begins to support your conscious desires rather than resist them. Think of resistance as a tether that keeps a hot air balloon from ascending. You could keep adding heat, or in our case, affirmations and visualizations, but the balloon won't fully rise until you untie what's holding it down. By recognizing and releasing resistance, you free your dreams to soar. You create an open channel through which quick manifestation can flow, allowing you to claim the reality you envision. The more gentle you are with yourself in this process, the faster and smoother your transformation will be. Having nurtured self-love and worked on dissolving inner resistance, you're now ready for a pivotal step: crafting a vivid mental picture that magnetizes your desired outcome in record time. Visualization isn't simply about seeing an image in your mind's eye. It's about fully immersing yourself in the experience you want to call forth. Imagine stepping into a vivid dream where your senses awaken. You feel the texture of what you're touching. Inhale its fragrance, hear its subtle sounds, and even taste the sweetness of impending success. This multi-sensory approach has the power to trick your mind into accepting the experience as reality, which then nudges your outer circumstances to comply. Start by selecting a quiet, comfortable space. You don't need elaborate rituals. A simple intention to remain undisturbed for a few minutes is enough. Close your eyes and begin by focusing on your breath. Breathe in slowly, then exhale, allowing any tension to drift away. Next, place your awareness on your heart, silently affirming, "I am open to receive all the good that life has to offer." From there, bring to mind the specific outcome you wish to see in 1 hour. Perhaps it's a new opportunity, a solution to a problem, or a sense of profound inner peace. See it as if it's already happening. Involve every sense. Hear the sounds around you. Feel the emotional resonance in your body, and perceive the subtle details that make this scene undeniably real. If you find your mind wandering, gently guide it back by reaffirming your heartfelt intention. There's no need for harsh discipline. A simple return to focus does the job. Some people like to use a short anchor phrase such as, "It's already mine," or "This moment is unfolding perfectly." Adding a gentle smile can also help. When you smile, even slightly, you send a biochemical message of calm and positivity to your entire being, further solidifying your visualization. Take note, it's not the length of time spent visualizing, but the richness of the sensory experience that matters. A few potent minutes of deeply felt imagery can be more transformative than an hour of unfocused daydreaming. Once you feel a surge of joy or a reassuring calm, allow the visualization to gently fade. You don't need to overstay in that mental space. Trust that your subconscious mind has recorded every detail. Afterward, carry that sense of certainty back into your daily routine. When doubts pop up, remind yourself of the powerful imagery you created. You might even create a small token in your environment, a picture, a crystal, or a note, to recall the vibrant vision you held. In this way, your mind remains attuned to fulfilling your wish swiftly, often in ways that may astonish you with their simplicity and speed. While visualization paints the picture, affirmations add the soundtrack, a steady stream of uplifting words that maintain your momentum. Yet affirmations truly flourish when they're infused with emotion. Consider how easy it is to recite a phrase without feeling its essence. Words alone can become hollow if they aren't backed by genuine belief. The secret lies in coupling your affirmations with the warm glow of conviction and the gentle hum of gratitude. That combination creates a resonance in your subconscious, transforming simple sentences into powerful catalysts for rapid change. Begin with statements that resonate naturally. Rather than forcing a grand declaration that feels miles away from your current reality, choose words that evoke genuine warmth in your heart. For example, if you're working on attracting a specific opportunity within an hour, you could affirm, I welcome positive doors opening for me now. I feel excitement building within, and I trust the process. Say these words aloud or in your mind, but as you do, breathe in a sense of certainty. Feel your chest expand, your muscles relax, and your heart flutter with anticipation. Emotion is the fuel. When you can align an affirmation with a palpable feeling, you lock that thought into your body's energetic field. It's like highlighting a passage in a book so you can find it easily. Emotion makes your affirmation stand out for your subconscious mind to act upon. Before long, you'll discover that you're not just saying the words, but living them. You start noticing small signs and synchronicities that confirm your affirmation is taking root in reality. One approach is to pair affirmations with a short, pleasurable activity. Maybe you walk in nature, soak in a warm bath, or sip a comforting tea while repeating uplifting phrases. These small joys amplify the positive emotional charge. You're training your mind to connect those affirming words with a state of comfort and delight. As a result, your subconscious begins to accept those statements as factual and actively seeks ways to validate them in the outer world. Consistency is key, but remember, quality trumps quantity. It's better to speak a few affirmations with heartfelt emotion than to rattle off dozens with no feeling at all. Whenever possible, incorporate these affirmations into your day. If you find yourself waiting in a line or taking a short break, silently repeat a phrase or two. Remind yourself how deserving you are of having your visualized goals fulfilled, and swiftly at that. Over time, this emotional layering transforms your internal landscape, creating a fertile environment where new possibilities sprout quickly. The more deeply you feel your affirmations, the more swiftly they can materialize in your life, reinforcing that you indeed can get what you visualize, and sometimes in a time frame that defies conventional understanding. Doubt is the silent saboteur of swift manifestation. It creeps in the moment you decide to believe in something greater, whispering, "This can't happen so fast," or, "Who do you think you are to want this?" The quickest way to derail your 1-hour manifestation journey is to let these doubts become louder than your dreams. Yet doubt is not the enemy. It's often a protective mechanism your mind uses to shield you from disappointment. Understanding this can shift your response from frustration to compassion, allowing you to address doubt with warmth rather than judgment. A gentle strategy involves dialogue with your inner skeptic. When a doubtful thought arises, pause and acknowledge it. Instead of pushing it away, ask yourself, where is this coming from? Perhaps it's rooted in a past failure or a childhood message that success must be hard-earned. Once you identify the source, you can respond with kindness. I see why you're concerned, but here's why it's safe to believe in a better outcome now. This conversation helps integrate your doubts, preventing them from morphing into self-sabotage. The more you soothe your skeptical side, the less power it wields. Building trust is another key step. True trust isn't about blind faith. It's about recognizing patterns of possibility. Reflect on moments in your life when something good happened quickly. Maybe you received help at just the right time, or a door opened unexpectedly to meet a pressing need. These experiences aren't random. They are snapshots of how life can align beautifully when you're open to receiving. Use these memories as evidence that positive shifts can indeed occur in a short span. By reminding yourself of these instances, You feed your mind with real examples of quick manifestation, reinforcing the idea that I always get what I visualize, and often sooner than I think. Practically incorporate daily gratitude checks into your routine. List 3 to 5 things you appreciate, anything from a comfortable bed to a supportive friend. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to doubt because it reminds you that good exists in your current reality. This anchors you in the present moment, where your power to create truly resides. It also elevates your emotional state, making it easier to believe in even greater blessings on the horizon. Finally, remember that trusting the process doesn't mean idly waiting. Take inspired action wherever you can, even if it's a small step. Book that meeting, send that message, or tidy up the space you plan to use for your new project. These actions signal to the universe that you're serious about your vision and ready for swift results. Doubt will still pop up, but with consistent self-awareness, compassionate self-talk, and real-world follow-through, doubt loses its grip. In its place grows a steady confidence. You truly can see your desires manifest, sometimes in a way that surpasses your own hopes and leaves you in awe of how quickly life can transform. Your thoughts and emotions do not exist in isolation. They continuously interact with the physical vessel that is your body. When you visualize something with emotional intensity, it sends ripples through your entire being, altering not just your mindset, but also your physiological state. This is where the mind-body-spirit connection becomes a powerful ally. If you want manifestations to arrive swiftly, take a holistic approach to your well-being. Nourish your body, soothe your mind, and kindle your spirit. Physical health sets the stage. Simple habits such as staying well hydrated, getting sufficient rest, and feeding your body with nutrient-rich foods can have a profound impact on your ability to sustain clear, vibrant visualizations. When you're dehydrated or fatigued, your energy levels drop. It becomes harder to concentrate and easier for doubt to creep in. On the other hand, when you're refreshed, your senses are sharper, and you can immerse yourself more fully in the mental imagery of your desires manifesting. Think of it as laying strong foundations for a building. The clearer your inner environment, the more resilient your manifestations. Spiritual alignment is equally critical. This doesn't require any particular religious doctrine. It's simply the practice of acknowledging that there's a force, a higher consciousness, or a universal intelligence that supports you. Connect with this force in whichever way feels natural, through prayer, meditation, or moments of silent reflection. The goal is to remember that you're not alone in your quest for rapid, positive change. Recognizing this larger web of existence helps you surrender control and trust the process, inviting serendipitous events that confirm you're on the right track. Light physical movement can also bolster your energy alignment. Activities like gentle yoga or brisk walks allow you to sync your breath with your motions, thereby grounding your thoughts. As your muscles loosen and your heart rate flows in a calm rhythm, your mind becomes a clearer vessel for holding on to the mental imagery of success. Some people find that their greatest ideas and revelations emerge while they're in motion, reinforcing the synergy between body, mind, and spirit. In tandem with caring for your physical self, establish a spiritual practice that resonates with you. For instance, you might begin or end your day with a brief ritual, lighting a candle, reciting a heartfelt intention, or simply sitting quietly to sense your connection to something greater. Even a few minutes of conscious stillness can reset your energy and strengthen the faith needed to see your visions come true. When all three aspects of your being are in harmony, you're primed to manifest your desires quickly, often with an elegance and timing that feels almost magical. By respecting and uplifting your whole self, you make it easier for your most cherished hopes to transform into tangible reality, sometimes faster than you dared to imagine. An essential ingredient in manifesting what you want in a short time is the attitude with which you hold your vision. Consider the difference between desperation and joyful expectation. Desperation clings and pleads. It often roots itself in fear. Joyful expectation, by contrast, is like a child eagerly awaiting a birthday present, confident that what's been promised will arrive right on schedule. Cultivating this sense of lightness, playfulness, and excited anticipation can do wonders in attracting swift results. Begin by acknowledging that you deserve to experience your vision in its fullest form. When you believe in your own worthiness, it becomes natural to wait with a calm, happy heart. If you ever catch yourself slipping into worry, will it really happen this time? Pause and affirm, I choose joyful expectancy. This simple statement can reset your emotional tone, shifting you back into a state of open readiness. Over time, you'll notice that your anxieties lose their grip, replaced by a gentle trust that life is actively orchestrating scenarios to fulfill your intentions. Next, practice the art of receptivity. Manifestation doesn't always arrive wearing a neon sign or following your exact script. Sometimes it comes in a subtle form or as a stepping stone that leads you to the final goal. By remaining open, you allow space for surprises and new opportunities that may exceed your original vision. One practical approach is to maintain a daily gratitude list focused on small wins or positive happenings. Perhaps a friend offered you kind words, or you found the perfect parking spot. These small acknowledgments keep your heart attuned to life's benevolence, making it easier to recognize larger blessings as they unfold. Keep in mind that joyful expectation is not a passive state. It's an active alignment of your emotions and thoughts, setting a stage where good things are welcomed rather than chased. A helpful exercise is to take a few moments each day to imagine yourself already in possession of what you've visualized. Sense the warmth of accomplishment in your body. Feel the gratitude rising in your chest. Let a contented smile form on your lips. As you do this, remind yourself that it's safe to believe in swift, even miraculous outcomes. This consistent practice reinforces a powerful message to your subconscious. Great things are on their way to me, and I am ready. Embracing joy is one of the most direct signals you can send to the universe to hurry your blessings along. It says, I trust so fully in the process that I am free to celebrate before the goal is physically here. In that celebration, you shift your energy from longing to receiving. This is not just a mindset shift. It's an energetic reorientation that can align events, people, and circumstances faster than you expect. When you anchor your entire being in joyful expectation, you become a magnet for the reality you've envisioned, often seeing results that confirm time and again that your short-term visualization is no idle dream. By journeying through each of these steps, cultivating self-love, releasing hidden resistance, crafting vivid mental pictures, infusing affirmations with emotion, overcoming doubt, honoring your mind-body-spirit connection, and embracing joyful expectation, You have laid out a clear roadmap for manifesting what you desire in a remarkably brief period. While the notion of "I always get what I visualize in 1 hour" may sound like a bold claim, remember that manifestation is never about timelines alone. It's about inner alignment. When your thoughts, beliefs, and energy converge around a unified vision, time can become delightfully flexible. In essence, you aren't summoning something outside of yourself. You're awakening a power that has always lived within you, a power that responds to clear intention, heartfelt belief, and unwavering trust. If you ever feel moments of doubt, it's okay. Simply return to these foundational practices. Open your heart once again to the possibility that life can be benevolent and swift in gifting you exactly what you need. Each time you reaffirm this, you strengthen your inner conviction, making it easier and faster to see tangible results. Take a moment now to celebrate how far you've come. Think of at least one change, no matter how small, that you can attribute to shifting your mindset. Perhaps you noticed a lighter mood, a sense of peace, or a synchronistic event that nudged you closer to your goal. These glimpses are clues, guiding you to continue trusting your visualization process. They remind you that your desires are not only possible, they're entirely within reach. From here, let your final affirmation be a statement of empowerment. I welcome my good now, and I receive it with gratitude. Speak it softly, sing it aloud, or repeat it silently in your mind. However you choose, allow these words to settle into your heart, fueling your next step forward. When you close this page or pause this narration, do so with the confidence that your vision is already on its way. Trust that the universe, in its vast kindness, wants you to succeed. Then watch with wonder and delight as your manifestations unfold, reaffirming the simple yet transformative idea that you can, indeed, get what you visualize in 1 hour and beyond.